Sorry. There we go. Finding a neutral pelvis. Then letting the weight settle into the feet, setting the toes. Pushing into the floor as you push up through the top of the head. Allowing the chest and shoulders to relax back and down. Your arms staying loose by your side. Activating the core then, drawing the belly button in or lifting the pelvic floor. Breathing into the ribs, expanding as you breathe in, contracting as you breathe out. On the next out breath, rotating to one side. Breathing in, just come back to the center. Breathing in, just go to the other side. Good. And last one on each side. Going back to center. Bring your feet out to shoulder. Hip circles. Changing direction. And last one. And back to center. Okay. Breathing in to bring your arms up and out. And just go forward. Breathing in to relax. And then drawing yourself up it. Two more. If I can. You ready? Loading one knee up. Quickly. Good, and changing direction. Good, and relax the foot back down. And here we go to the side. Changing direction. Last one. And then relax the leg down. Feet hip distance. As you breathe out, letting your head go first, spine follow, one vertebra at a time. Your time on the first one, giving the muscles a chance to digest. And me coming back up. Going for 2. 3. 4. 5. And last one. Going to make our way down onto the floor on our front into a box position. Holding the block. You bring your arms out wide for your press up. Putting the block under one hand just so you can find uneven surface. Core engagement again, keeping the hips over the knees. Breathe in as you come down, keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders. Breathing out as you push away. Going for 3. 4. 5. And switch. Just switching the block over to the other hand. And going for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Get back. Block out in front. Placing the hands on the block. And your chest towards the floor, sending your hips forward a little bit. Keeping the weight in the legs and the hips. And again, your chest to the floor. Then you're coming out of the stretch when you're ready, lying out long, holding the block out in front. Ribs tucked in, shoulders back and down, core engaged. As you breathe out, extend with the arms, and then trying to curve up. Breathing in as you come back to. Going for 2. As always, don't push the belly button into the floor. Again, don't worry about how high you're lifting. Trying to lengthen, engage the back muscles, particularly the upper back. And last one. When you're ready, bend your knees, reach back, face the box side with your ankles or your feet. Let your head rest on your hands, shoulders back and down, ribs tucked in, and do the same thing with the feet. Try to squeeze the block, extend the legs as far as you can comfortably go without pushing the belly button into the floor. Breathe in as you relax. Going for 2. 3. 4. 5. 7. 8. 9. And 10. And next moment. When you're ready then, core engaged, ribs tucked in, extend the legs, and just bend, again squeezing the block, and straight. Again, you're just floating the thighs just slightly off the floor, so you're not pushing your hips away from the mat, but not really lifting. Kind of keep the weight out of them a little bit as you bend the knees and squeeze the block. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Yeah, kind of reach back and grab the block. Bring your arms back, holding it just in the small of your back, elbows out to the side. Let your head turn to one side, core engaged, in. As you breathe out, drawing your shoulder blades back, reach back, block, and through the top of the head. Breathe in as you relax, and you can return the other side of your feet. Shoulders and head. Breathing in as you relax. 3. 4. If you feel you can't extend the arms while holding the block, just hold it in one hand as you go. And then when you come in, both hands take it, with the other hand extend a bit when you go back. We just don't have the flexibility in the shoulders. Let your arms go a little bit wider. Starting with that vertical focus. You can try and hold on to the block just to help give a little bit of extra stretch. And just two more. Good. Place the block to one side. Back. Arms down by your side and go forward. A few deep breaths. One more deep breath. And up. Move into our box position. Place the block on its side, beside your right leg. Shoulders back and down, and core engaged. As you breathe out, you can extend your left leg and your right arm. You cannot let your right leg bump into the block. Going with the same arm and leg. 2. 3. Try not to actively move away from the block either. So try and keep the leg the same distance from the block. And last one. And change sides. And the block to the other leg. And then opposite arm and leg. Core engaged. And we're ready. Breathing out as you extend. And last one. One last time then, sitting back. Block to one side, hands out in front. And a push with the hands, just gently pushing your hips back towards the heels. And gently sitting up. From here we're going to turn into our mermaid. Placing your hand on the lock to help push you up into that tall position. Core engaged, and as you breathe out, finding the elbow, keeping close to the side as you reach across. Breathing in, you're always pushing gently with this hand, trying to keep this hip down and or keep your upper body nice and full. Going to 3. And last one. Okay. From here, going to lie out long into your side kick. Shoulders, hips, and legs all stacked, ribs in. Find a neutral, arms and back to feet. Taking your block in behind the hips, behind the shoulders, and hold it back. Arm down by your side. Or engage, putting your top leg up, bring your bottom leg up to meet it. And you're trying to move the top leg forward and just so without tipping the shoe. Trying to keep that bottom leg up, top leg up. And last one. Bottom leg down, followed by the top leg. Bring the knees forward. And in front. Or engage. And lift leg. Breathing in as you walk back down. Take the block away. Or if you find it useful, you can use it. Do the last one. And when you're ready, then coming up, seated. Placing the block sideways between the knees. Squeezing. They're not right on the bone, just behind them. The bony bit just behind that. Squeezing in. Shoulders back and down, core engaged. Breathing out as you let your knees go to one side. Breathing in as you come back up. And the other side. Good, and last one on each side. Bring back to center. So again, you can sit on the block if you feel you need to, or you can just hold it out in front as a focus. Shoulders back and down, core engaged. As you breathe out, rotate to one side. Trying to keep the block in line with the center of the chest. Nose in line with the center of the block. Last one on each side. And coming back to center. And shoulders. When you're ready, you're gonna fold your legs in to the other side. I'm gonna do the other side of the mermaid. Staying up tall, hand on the block. Keep your upper body nice and tall. As you breathe out, keeping your hip pushed down. 2. And last one. And again, then coming down onto your side, into your side kick. Shoulders, hips, and ankles flat, ribs tucked in, spine neutral, or engaged. And if you find your leg moves the most, put it behind your leg, it's your hips, lower back, upper back, whatever. As your burst. Taking some spot. Or engage, putting the top on it. Bring the bottom of it to move. Bring the top leg forward an inch or so. Breathing in, return. Really subtle. Find useful and inspire down on the floor. And both knees forward. And core engaged. Messing with the hands, trying to lift. Knees, breathing in. Go for 2. And last one. Good. Seated on the last side. Sitting up tall, squeezing the block. Core engaged. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you bring back forward. Trying to press with the arm all the time as you come back in. Going for 2. And last one. Relax the top down, roll the shoulders out. Return to the side and sit up on the block for a moment. Something like that. Core engaged. As you breathe out, extend through your right leg to try and lift. And breathe in as you relax down. Same on the left. 2, 4, 5. Flexing your feet. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. Nice. Okay. And bring your feet in. Keep together, knees out to the side. Bit of fall. Ready? Bring your knees together and lean back so you can get your hands on the floor. So ideally we're doing this on the block, but if you need to off the block, okay, you need to do it on the floor. From here, kind of float your legs up off the table. And bring the legs out a little bit. In, breathing out. Any point again, if you need to take a break, you can keep that down. Just go a little bit, and a little bit. Last one. And whenever you're ready then, relax your feet down. And lie back onto the mat. Sideways, put the block between the thighs. Shoulders back and down, core engaged. As you breathe out, tilting the pelvis, imprinting the spine, peeling the spine up off the mat as you roll up, trying to squeeze the block a little bit, just so it doesn't drop. Breathing in as you reach back, breathing in as you roll down. Again, just trying to keep that light squeeze on the block. Making the next one your last one. Yeah, keeping the block where it is, but turning it to the skinniest first. So bring your feet close together, bring your knees a bit close together, arms out to the side, and just keeping the block between the legs as you let your knees fall to one side. Breathing in, just come back up, keeping both shoulders on the floor, particularly the one you're moving away from. And before one more on each side, finishing on the opposite side to the side you started. Bring back to center. Shoulders back and down, arms by your side. You can take the block away if you want to lift one leg at a time, but if you feel you're able, kind of squeeze the block, tilt the pelvis and imprint the spine, and float both legs up off the table. Turn the knees to the table. Lift the head and shoulders if you feel you're able to float your arms. You can extend your legs a little bit, and as you extend, squeeze the block, breathing out. And when you're ready, then draw your knees in, take the block away, and hug the knees in. When you're ready, return one followed by the other. Lengthening the legs out. Taking the block in your hand, bringing it over your head into a full body stretch for a moment. Breath 2. Then when you're ready, bring your spine into neutral. As you breathe out, extend through your right leg, lifting the right leg. As you lift the head and shoulders, try to touch the block off some part of the leg, keeping the leg nice and straight, and then breathe in as you return to the floor. Same on the left side. Going for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 9. Last one. And relax back into your full body stretch for a moment. Now you bring your feet in a little bit, lift the hips, place the block around about where the spine meets the pelvis. A little bit different, I think, for everyone. You want to find the spot that's not horribly uncomfortable, and then if you can, put the block sideways, so not completely flat, but not at its tallest point. And then see if you can lengthen out your legs, stretch the hip flexors, and let the abs, particularly the lower abs, stretch a little bit. Using the arms for balance. If you need to, you can do one leg at a time. So you can have one foot on the floor for balance, straightening the other leg out. A little bit less of a stretch for the abs that way, but if you feel uncomfortable or off balance on the block. You're just doing one leg, switch over. And then the last one. Bringing both feet in your own time, lifting the hips and rolling back down once you take the block out. So we're gonna bring one knee up and press the spine, bring the other knee up. Take the block and place it the thinnest way between the knees, arms out wide, and return the knees to coffee table. Hands down, with your hand out, and you can bring your arm down a little bit if you feel that's more comfortable. You get a little more push to the shoulder. But you're basically just going to try and bring your knees to one side, but just as far as you can comfortably go without lifting the opposite shoulder. Breathe in as you come back to the center. It doesn't matter how far you go, as long as you feel the muscles engage and you're not letting the shoulder lift. And then breathe in as you come back to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one on each side. Take the block away, hug the knees in. One. Rock your way up seated, or make your way up seated, wherever way is comfortable. We're going to do rolling back, but you've got a couple of options. So you can place the block just between your knees, just to kind of give the legs something to squeeze, help engage the leg muscles to support the abs. If you want to work on keeping the thighs the same distance from the chest, you can just hold the block between the thighs and the chest. Inflatable ball. Last one. Good. While we're sitting, you can lengthen one leg And let one leg fall out to the side, just gonna do a little stretch for the hamstring. Sitting up tall, chest towards the extended foot, and lean forward. Go until you feel the stretch, and maybe back off a little bit and breathe there. And breathe into where you feel the stretch. Each time you breathe out, letting the muscle relax a little bit more. Only go further into the stretch if you feel the muscle has completely relaxed. Good. Come up. Gonna fold the straight leg around as if we're going to go into the mermaid, and you're going to turn towards the original bent knee and lean over that way to try and stretch the glute and the outer thigh. Gently coming up, I'm going to grab that back foot. And again, you can go out to the side onto your elbow, and pull the heel towards the hip. Try and push the hip forward and get a stretch into the front of the thigh and the hip flexors. Gently coming back up, and you release the foot. And bring the feet together, let the knees fall out to the side. Again, trying to gently sit up tall, stretch the inner thighs. Gently relax then, and when you're ready, straightening out the other leg. Turning your chest towards the foot. And again, leaning forward till you feel that stretch. And just gently coming back. Breathing into where you feel the stretch. Each time you breathe out, trying to get it to relax. And gently coming up. Again, folding the leg behind as if you're going into the mermaid. And turning towards the original bent knee. And leaning over this. Then coming up, grabbing the back foot and leaning out to the side onto your elbow. Push the hip forward, and then if you feel you need to, try to bring the heel towards the hip. And gently coming out. One last time. Bring the feet around together. A little tall, stretching your thigh. Feeling you have a little more stretch, you can sit up taller, or you can begin to lean forward slightly. And focusing on the hips rather than the upper body. Good, and finally last stretch, bringing feet out wide. Leaning forward and walking the fingertips forward as far as it's comfortable until you feel a mild to medium stretch. When ready, gently coming up out of the stretch, you can lie back. Lengthen the legs out, arms down by your side. And on the next air breath, gently tense your feet and your calves, thighs, hips and glutes, abs and lower back, chest and upper back, hands, arms, shoulders, squeeze and release. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Starting again with the feet, thighs, hips and glutes, abs and lower back, chest and upper back, hands, arms, shoulders, squeeze and release. Next in breath, make it a deep breath, filling up the lungs. Holding for a moment. And on the next air breath, and then release, relaxing into the mat. Breathing in again, deep breath in. Gathering any tension you may have left in the body into the ribs, letting it mix with the air. And let it go. One last time, deep breath in. And release, feel yourself melting into the mat. Breathing normally then in through the nose and out through the mouth. Be aware of the sounds, sensations around you. Just focus on the breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. If you let your mind wander at all, gently bring it back. Breath. Try to focus on the air coming in through the nose, filling the lungs, leaving the lungs, passing out through the mouth. Feeling your fingers and your toes. Bring yourself back into the room. And carefully and in your own time, make your way up to a seated position.